wherever we are. It is this wonderful, beautiful day before Valentine's Day, right? Our day of love, which also brings us to our healing and our self-healing, right? Which brings us to where we are today, convening with one another. My name is, ooh, yay. All right, so y'all can hear me now. I don't have to yell. I'm a little short. Can you see me? Yeah? All right. So my name is Marita. I'm so very, very, very happy to have you all, and so very happy to have the Healerz out here for our Heal Talk experience, where we'll be convening with one another, having some wonderful discussions, getting to some live experiences that I know that a lot of us have missed in the last few months, last few years. It's been cold, it's been chilly. So I'm super excited to bring out our very, very, very first guest. We have Nikki Ray with Shamanic Healing. Yes.
Shamanic sounds.
Shamanic sounds. I apologize. And you know what? On that note, we're going to say this one more time because we love Nikki, and she deserves the most wonderful introduction. So we have Nikki Ray with Shamanic Sounds. Thank you so very much. Yes, thank you. All right.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing out there? My name is Nikki, and I always like to start off with my story. Some of you guys may have heard it before. I am a 2-time stage 4 colon cancer survivor, and sound healing is one of the things. Thank you all. Sound healing is one of the things that I added to my life to prolong my life, to save my life. And so I always like to share self-healing as something that should be on the forefront of everyone's mind and heart, right? Because when you get that diagnosis and you're told you need to get your affairs in order, you know, it's pretty scary, right? So like I said, I'm a 2-time stage 4 colon cancer survivor. I've been cancer-free for 12 years. And I attribute that to the doctors at Vanderbilt, but also natural healing, sound healing, yoga, breath work, positive thoughts, right? So tonight we are in this space. If you found yourself here, or if you are viewing this on video, you are welcome into our Heal Talk portal, where we have healing conversation, and we express ourselves to bring change into the world. A lot of people want to see change, but it takes a lot of work to be the change. And you're here tonight because you want to be the change. So as we open this portal, can you guys hear me? Awesome. As we open this portal, I want you to bring your attention to your heart center. Let's lead with love in our hearts and mind. Let's open the energy tonight where we feel free to express ourselves. Right now we hear a lot of talk about AI, but tonight we're tapping into our ancient technology, the body. I want everyone to take in a deep breath as we welcome God into the room. Let's take another deep breath for everyone that's here with us tonight. Inhale. Let's take in a deep breath, a mindful breath for the collective consciousness. Inhale it in and exhale it out. And one more for those who aren't with us tonight. Those loved ones that we've lost. From your root, the soles of your feet, to your heart, feel that energy from the earth rising flowing up through your body. Breathe in. And exhale out anything that no longer serves you. Scan your body for anything that does not belong there. Again, we're tapping into that ancient technology. Sound and frequency, vibration is energy. You are energy. Become one with these vibrations. Get back at your heart center. But now take your focus up to your throat area. Think about something you wanted to say today, but you held it in. Taking a deep breath and let it out. One more time. I want to hear you guys let it out. One more time. Let in. We're going to take that focus up one more time to your brow area. And if you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Bring your focus inward. What do you see? On your mind, what do you need to say that you've been thinking about? What's been weighing on your heart and your mind? Take in a deep breath and imagine a white light at your heart center. Breathe in deeply and exhale it out. Allow that light to expand all throughout your body. Up to the crown of your head. Anything that's been weighing down your heart and your mind, imagine that flowing up and out. The message from me today is find your medicine, whatever that is. what brings you peace, what makes you feel whole. Be your own programmer. Reprogram your program. Ask yourself the important questions. Who am I? Why am I this way? Who made me this way? How would I be if I wasn't made this way? Tap into that. Tap into that. Tap into that self-love and let it radiate outward. If you want to see the change in the world, you have to be the change, and the change starts from within each individual person. We have to be what we want to see. We can't experience the results of the work without doing the work. All of us, each of us. Stop looking out, look in. Thank you.
That was absolutely fantastic, phenomenal. I'm always excited to hear about Nikki's story, what she's overcome, the beautiful blessings that she always brings. She's someone that I trust to do any sound bowl healing at any time where I'm like, okay, we safe, it's nice, and it's going to sound wonderful. Always bringing the professionalism and a great spirit. So very happy to have Nikki Ray with Shamanic Sounds. Yeah. Very excited about that. So we're moving on to another segment here where we're focusing on bringing that community and collective energy and healing as well. I did forget to say before we start, although we haven't had this challenge, making sure that we have our cell phones off, on silent, and all the things so that as we continue to be in this space, we can honor it in the best way possible, right? As well, I know we have a friend who's waiting to come in. If he wants to come in, we'll give him a second to make his way. In the meantime, I need 3 volunteers. You're going to give me a number between 0 and 9, and then we're going to get a collective reading. As well, we want to mention one more time, this is the Heal Talk experience, the first of many, so we're very excited to have you here. So any hands raised to give me 3? Okay, I love this. All right, what you got? What you got, Buki? 9, 5. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, what you got? 4, 9, 5, and 4. That's actually very interesting. Okay. Well, also 5 and 4 equal 9, right? You know, we don't exactly know what all that means, but there's patterns in here, right? So when we think about our 9s, they remind us that we're sometimes coming toward the end of cycles that may be a little bit stressful. When I go back to the 4s, they really can talk about a need for stability and a need to feel like, okay, things aren't going haywire, things are okay, and I am safe and I'm protected and I'm all right. Our 5s make us feel like there's a lot of chaos and a lot of change and unexpected happening. So there might be a lot of you out here where you feel like your world is just doing a little bit of this up and down, and we're just waiting for a lot of validation from not only ourselves, which is always great, like, yeah, go self, but a lot of times we need that external validation from spirit. So I feel like the angels are reminding you to take a look around and see where the symbolisms, where the synchronicities are coming in. And when you feel like, oh, I've got to get this done, and I've got to move here, and I've got to do this, reminding yourself that all things are working out in the best way they know how, in the best way possible, and there's no need to be rushing, there's no need to be stressing, there's no need to feel overwhelmed. Our 9s really talk about our need to express our gifts through community, through spirituality, and through the work that we do. So a lot of you out there may have some gifts that are specifically related to helping others, supporting others, and being a shining light. So I feel like it's very, very significant, very important that you find the spiritual community, both in this space, as well as, again, leaning on our ancestors, leaning on our faith in the universe, our faith in God, to provide that peace and that calm that we need. Other than that, again, our 5s talk about that chaos and the ups and downs, so spirit acknowledging that everything is not feeling the way that you expect, where it's a little out of sorts, but that is okay. Sometimes our 4s also lend ourselves to being a really good leader, being a really good supportive person, a good supervisor, a good entrepreneur. So making sure that you're stepping up to the plate when the opportunities arise. So thanks y'all for listening. I appreciate it. And we're so super excited in this moment to bring out who we've all been waiting for, the Healerz. We have Golden Foundation. Can I get a big round of applause? Woo, yeah. They're going to bring us with all of the wonderful, beautiful sounds. So I'm going to move out of their way so they can say what they need to say. All right.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? This evening?
How y'all healing? How y'all feeling?
Yeah. Appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all look beautiful. Thank you.
Y'all feel a little bit more healed than when you walked in? That's what's up. That's all right.
How'd y'all feel about Nikki? Cool. She does, do private sessions. So if y'all need her, holler at her. Psychic Marita the same way, So welcome y'all to our first official Heal Talk experience. Many of y'all were at our listening party back in October, so y'all kind of used to the format. To those of you who are not, we're doing 3 songs today from the EP called Heal Talk.
Heal Talk.
Yeah, and so we're going to do Healing It, Abundant, and Believer. And after each song, we're going to have a conversation about them songs, because that's what Heal Talk is about. We want to start the conversation in our community about healing, because, we've been through a lot for a long time.
I'll show you to that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's more important in this year because, that orange man, let's start there.
Long story.
Yeah, man, long story. But it's cool. We got to laugh to keep from crying. And we're going to keep on making sure the revolution is televised. So, anything you want to say, brother? Yeah.
Y'all enjoy the halftime show? Yeah. That's how they put that out there. Welcome to the Heal Talk experience. We plan on doing this once a month if everything goes correct and got a good structure going on. So hopefully y'all keep supporting it. Tell a friend. Hopefully it'll be a little bit bigger. We can keep growing this thing out. So y'all stay tuned.
And when we're doing these songs, you don't have to just, just sit there. You can clap your hands, stomp your feet, move your body, shake your booty, whatever you feel. You know what I'm saying? I know my auntie, she ready to shake it, but. Yeah. So the first one, we're going to kick it off just like how we kick off the EP. It's called Believer. Oh, and give it up to J Nixx on bass and Urri on drums, Appreciate those guys for helping us today. Believer.
Believer. When the sky fall down. Yo, put your hands up. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. Even when the sky fall down. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. Even when the sky fall down. I can make you a believer.
I can make you believe that they fed me greasy. Old school turns preaching us what needs it. Hard heads make us all fast.
You better believe it.
We learned so many hard ways being mischievous. The lessons changed my thinking, which changed my mood. You can tell it in my music how I changed my tune. Someone show you who they are. You better believe them. Don't be misled.
You better believe in them.
Do better, you do better.
Easier said than done.
It takes time and practice. Many heard on this atlas. Like that's all they know. It's uncomfortable to get farther and grow. Hard to breathe like in the chokehold. But giving up's a no-no. I'm on to grow old. Learn to make a distance, make it slow mode or go mode. Not missing out on anything. Drop my popo. Living legends to my death.
Living legend like so-so. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. Sing along. Even when the sky fall down. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. Even when the sky fall down. I can make you a believer. Yeah, everything happened for a reason. Some people win your life for different seasons. To keep your head up and take a deep breath. In this life, it's easy to get depressed. It means that you just need a deep rest. Sometimes I feel we need a reset. I know you misunderstood, no one understands you. Things don't work out like you plan to. And know the gratitude goes a long way. It's okay to meditate and put the phone away. Just keep trying and know you're on your way. And keep your faith in God, that's the only way. And when the haters keep hating on you, keep smiling. And when you come up, just keep silent. You gotta let go of the self-sabotage. To be honest, you just need help from God. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. Even when the sky fall down. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. Even when the sky fall down. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer.
Put your hands up.
Even when the sky fall down.
Put your hands up.
I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. I can make you a believer. Even when the sky fall down. I can make you a believer.
Yeah.
Yeah, believer.
Thank you.
Album out right now. Heal Talk.
Yeah. Yeah. So, believer is a subject. It's very strong. You got to believe in yourself. Did that touch anybody? Anybody got anything to say about that? Don't make me pick you out now. Don't make me pick you out.
We have a mic.
Has a mic.
Yes, Gerard has the mic. You don't have to come stand up here. He'll come to you. So just put your hand in the air. Don't make me pick you.
Well, before anybody speaks, so that song was basically, my verse, I can speak personally, was basically to myself, as I've always talking to a mirror or reflection. But basically telling myself about the little things that become habits in your day-to-day lifestyle. So I know we all have a frame of mind on a day-to-day basis, but sometimes we can feel depressed. Sometimes it may not be like a thing you can expect. It may come out of nowhere. We have ebbs and flows in life, so it can be a certain action somebody did to you or a text message or anything. So I make sure I put that out there for myself mostly, and if it speaks to anybody else, that's good. That's a bonus.
Got one right here, G.
I really like what y'all doing. You know, I really believe that belief is the seed of inspiration.
Facts.
And I feel like, you know, perspective is key. And you know, us as humans, we go through so many emotional traumas that sometimes we let it build up, and then we tend to not believe in ourselves. But I just want to say to anybody that went through a lot and felt like they couldn't overcome what they was going through, you know, be a believer and believe that you can, and wake up and have those mirror talks and have those talks in the car. Self-talks are very important. You know, I like to tell people I'm my biggest cheerleader, you know. We all need each other, but self is the first thing first. And then, you know, then we'll be able to have other people lean on us, and then we can create, you know, a domino effect that way. But I just want to say, I may not know y'all well, but I'm proud of what y'all doing. I like the vibe, and definitely making me a believer, for sure.
Appreciate it.
So I don't know about y'all, but can I cuss?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. All right. So
Yeah,
2024 kicked my ass, okay? And I feel like it kicked a lot of other people's asses. And so hearing that song just, because it's been a lot of moments where I was just at my lowest and I just didn't know if I could keep going. And so when I hear you guys and I hear that, especially the chorus, it's just like, regardless of what goes on, I still have to believe in myself and I still have to keep going. I think the most important thing is honestly just to keep going.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anybody else? One in the back.
Hello. Yeah, so kind of made me think that believing is a leap of faith to a degree. It's basically because believing is different from knowledge. When you know that something's gonna work, you kind of let going is a strategic thing to do. When you believe, you don't know if something's gonna work out. So as an immigrant, I can tell that it's always a leap of faith to take your chances with something, and it's always a leap of faith to try and do it your own way and the way you see it, and put faith in yourself when you're approaching something, rather than using all the strategies and hacks and all these kind of things. So I think believing in many ways is going into unknown, which means it's courage. Yeah, and I think it should be a positive feeling, and I felt like your song really translate this courage in your delivery and the vibe. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole thought. Yeah.
Thank you. Cool. We have time for one more if anybody want to say anything. If not, we'll keep it going.
So yeah, I was gonna say foundation. Whenever you said that you were talking to yourself in that verse, I feel like that gave it a whole new context for me. Because when I first was listening to the song, I was thinking like you were talking to the audience, like I could make you a believer of my like what I got going on. But saying it to yourself, I think that's really touching because, like they were saying, like there's a lot of times where you'll wake up and you're like, I don't want to do today, and like you're immediately like thinking that. But like dragging yourself through the day and finding that moment of like, okay, it's not so bad. And then by the end of the day, it might turn out to be a great day. I think that it's kind of like what that, when you said that, that's what that gave me is like, damn, I can make myself a believer of it's going to be a good day. Like pushing through. So yeah, I really like that, like little, you know what I mean? The little addendum. So thank you.
Appreciate your perspective.
That's real. Yeah, once we shoot the video and it drop, everybody get the more understanding of the self-talk we doing it. You know what I'm saying? You said something that resonated with me yesterday. You said you might get up and not want to do today. That was me yesterday. For real. Like, Nikki texted me. She sent me a voice message, and she was like, did anybody tell you they love you today? That shit broke me. I was like, no, ain't nobody tell me nothing. She ain't know that, but I was at work like, ain't nobody in here. I can get it out.
Got you on camera.
Sometimes you need a good cry. They do got me on camera, right? That's it's all good. I mean, I'm comfortable with myself. You know what I'm saying? And I can't keep holding it in because it's gonna come out somewhere. We might be talking. I might be spazzing because he stepped on my shit. What you do that for? No, you
definitely
need to talk about something. You need to talk about something. But yeah, cool. Well, we're gonna keep this thing rolling.
Healing it.
And the next song we're gonna do, the video is out. We shot it at Burgess Falls.
You gotta go if you haven't been to Burgess Falls. All the new people in Nashville, or people that's local, still go to Burgess Falls. Amazing.
Yes. Take that travel, an hour and 15 minutes or something like that.
Take a buddy.
Yeah, hiking is our life, you know what I'm saying? We like to get out in nature and ground and surround ourselves with people who want to do the same thing.
Not right now because it's cold as fuck.
It's really cold. It's really cold.
Ain't no hiking today.
Ain't no hiking today. When we have warm days, I have to work, so there's that. But yeah.
Healing it.
Healing it. Replace your vocabulary. We ain't killing it, we're healing it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to warn y'all, we're going to keep telling y'all, put y'all hands in the air, because, I mean, you know, why not?
Yeah. This is kind of hype track, so feel free to bop, dance, clap, stomp.
The words is easy, so say it with us.
Healing it. Healing it.
Yeah, we healing it.
Healing it.
Getting real with it.
Baby, we healing it.
Yeah,
we healing it.
Yeah,
we healing it. Getting real with it.
Dito. Let's
Yo,
go.
we healing it. 808s can't take a break. No, you feeling it. East to west, state to state, we been building it. Legacy to heaven gates. Need 1 million kids. Heal the world and elevate. Cause after this, they gon' have to raise the stakes. I'm like Lazarus, resurrected for better days. I'm a master this. Break a record, set record straight. I'm an activist for the family, won't hesitate. Hey, live in the ghetto where the devil settle on every level. Rose on the concrete. I'm a rebel with heavy metal pedals. Feel like a pharaoh for the narrow. I'm turning like Jose Cuervo. Need some thorough. That got my back, keep me on point like arrows. Whenever the weather is scary, no pressure. I'm very aggressive when sharing my pleasure. They make it so stressful, they make it so stressful. I'm ready like a rebel. Graffiti my apparel, healing it. Put your hands up. Yeah, we healing it. Hey, yeah. So we healing it. Put your limits in your hands. So we healing it.
Getting real with it.
Baby, we healing it. Hey. Yeah, we healing it. Yeah, we healing it. Getting real with it. Goldie.
Smoking my evil, smoking my demons away. That cheaper takes away my problems, at least for a day. It's cheaper, that little moment had me free from my pain. It's deeper than that. The courage I have to regain to face myself, embrace my health, cause I'm mentally down. For facing my true moments, no many regrets in me now. But I have found a way to be brave and heal. Want to better myself, hey, that's a major deal. I apologize to who I hurt while I was hurt. It takes a lot to say, I promise I have been doing work. For meditation or therapy, but shit can get scary, cause you bringing up emotions you have deeply buried. So say to yourself, I'ma get better, start feeling it. And pass the word along, tell her we healing it. Say it to yourself, I'ma get better, start feeling it. Then pass the word along, tell her we healing it, healing it. Put your hands up, so we healing it. Hey, yeah, we healing it. Hey, we healing it, getting real with it. Baby, we healing it. Hey, let me see you, so we healing it. Hey, hey, say we healing it. Yeah, yeah, getting real with it. Hey, healing it. Thank you.
We can edit that part out, right?
Yeah. Stuff happens, man. Stuff happens, and it's all good. It started over, and I was like, oh.
The devil stay busy, don't we?
We didn't hit Nate no more. It's all good. Yeah, man, healing it. It's a deep conversation. That's the first song we ever wrote and did for this album. And the deepest, one of the deepest tracks we got on there. You know what I'm saying? I say all the time, man, a important line in my verse is, I apologize to who I hurt while I was hurt. You never know or aware about who you hurt and why you hurt, or why you even hurting them. You know what I'm saying? You could be deflecting. You know what I'm saying? Just going through things, and people are happy about something, and you're not happy. So ain't no happiness you can get them. So they might look at you like you hating or something. No, I'm just going through something, bro, and I can't be happy for you right now. And it's hard for me to say that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the space I was in when I wrote that verse. You know what I mean? So
I think I was in like a in-between phase, because I know I have a line in there that says, I'm Lazarus, resurrected for better days. And that just means I'm not comparing myself to Lazarus, but I'm just saying every day is like a new life. And it's how you treat it, right? Yesterday's yesterday. That's why you never really go to bed mad. Me and my girl got a rule, never go to bed mad, because tomorrow is a whole different other life. You're going to wake up and start doing a whole different other thing, start living a whole different life. So you always got another chance, right? So if you get to wake up, first thing I say is, thank you, God, gratitude. The first thing that come out of my head, because if you settle in gratitude, everything else is abundant. You don't live in a scarcity mindset, so that's what the line was about.
you need to write that down. Put that in the next
I don't
song.
even know what I said, but that was God.
We're going to run it back. Don't worry about it. We're going to run back the tape.
Got 12 cameras, and we good.
Yes. So does anybody did it touch you any kind of way?
It was that Lazarus line followed by the activist line about like helping your family, the people around you. I think those back to back really hit me, because you have to be able to like stand up and heal yourself. And once you're able to do that and get on your feet, you got to look around and see who else needs help and like actually show up, and not just say you're going to, but actually like show people what you've been through. So we can all do it together. So
Facts.
yeah. Also, that bass line's nasty.
J Nixx.
Yeah.
No, you got a point, because that's like a reflection, right? You can't help nobody. You can't even recognize help if you don't know. If you don't know how to help yourself, you don't know. If you don't know, like hurt people, right?
Right.
So healthy people probably heal people, right? So yeah, well said.
Wrote a song about it.
Yeah. Yo, that first of all, dope. Pure family. You already know how I feel and how I'm coming. So, no, this the kids love the Healerz. That should be, when I'm listening to this is what our children need. Our children need this, like for real. But the introspect, the depth of it, because you have to realize it's a process, and you always have to know it's a journey. You always have to give yourself grace, because you be like, you can't beat yourself up. You got to keep on going. Don't beat yourself up about it. Keep pressing. I love it. Like you said, bro, it's the resurrection. Every day you got a chance to leave something in your past dead, and you are manifesting your new. Like, this is it, y'all. Like, family, I love it. Yo, this is everything about it is what we need. So, yo, dope.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Gee, you being lazy. Just being lazy.
Man,
I'm messing with you.
This track was particularly powerful for me as well. Goldie, your lines resonate with me, just like humbly, transparently. I definitely always spend introspective times throughout the year thinking like, what was I dealing with that may have rubbed off on somebody unexpectedly, right? I think a lot of the things we look to heal, we weren't doing them with intent, but they came in a time where we were maybe lower vibrational. When I first heard healing, I only thought internally, right? Thought like, what are the things we looking to hear internally? But when I heard you speak about it at the end, I thought about, wow, this is like reconciliation. This is like how we creating reconciliation within our communities, within our families. A lot of people need healing it in their family, you know what I mean? And I try to think about what elements songs bring for me. I'm big, elements, earth, wind, and fire, and water. And a lot of people think water as like that healing element, but I felt so much air here, right? So much air, winds of change, a breath of fresh air. Breath work is important. And a lot of times we struggle to, harmonize because we're holding in a lot of, but you need to breathe, release all that toxicity, that carbon dioxide need to come out. Aquarian energy, right? People think of Aquarius, but that's an air sign. So we're in the air sign right now. We in Aquarian season. So you on time. I love this track. I love this track so much.
Appreciate
Thank you. And we love you, Brother Joe. Anybody else?
I want to see a show of hands. How many is this your first Hill Talk experience? Beautiful. Love that.
Nick, put your hand down.
Look good for camera.
Right. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me stay out of the business. Stay out of the business. Well, welcome. Hopefully after this one, over the next week, we'll announce the next one, and you guys can tell your friends and just keep showing up. One thing about healing and community work, it never stops. Stuff happens. Me and my family lost like 4, 5 people last year. The youngest being 16, so that's gonna be a lifetime of healing from that. And she was murdered, dog. Like, that ain't nothing we can get over. You know what I'm saying? So just pray for everybody in the building, dog. You know what I'm saying? But the family been here, and we've been getting each other through everything that we've been going through, no matter how big or small. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing you got to do, if somebody's telling you something and you're like, oh, well, that ain't nothing to me, but it's everything for them. So don't treat it like that. You know what I'm saying? Show up for your people.
Tribe.
All right. Well, we got one more song for you guys.
Abundance.
Yeah, we're going to open it up and manifest. It's a full moon, guys, and it's in Leo, so it's fiery, y'all.
So I need all the energy.
Yeah.
We need all the energy in the
We
building.
need all the energy. So if you want to get up and do a rain dance, well, don't do rain dance. We're sick of rain. We are sick of rain.
Nick, that's what we got Nick for.
Sorry. We are sick of rain. We do not snow dance. We don't do nothing of that. Sunshine dances only, okay? 70 degrees Friday. It's 95 degrees.
We need that.
You know what I mean?
Valentine's, just in time for Valentine.
Just in time for a hot and smoothie. Don't worry about it.
Thinking about, what her Valentine's look like?
Don't worry about it.
A healthy Valentine's.
We're going to blend in some things. Yeah, but we're going to get to the last song, man, Abundant. We shot this video on Bull Born Bison Farm. And it's an hour away What was we at? Crossville?
Seemed like 2 hours, but it was out here.
Yeah,
I think it was Crossville.
Crossville, Tennessee. The guy, Patrick Johnson, who shot the video, it was his brother's Bison Farm. They also have a wedding venue, a retreat. Restaurant, a retreat house, a little bit of everything. So everything we hope to have and more. So y'all can just come heal with us on our land in about 2 years.
And become abundant with us.
Yeah, come abundant with us, you know what I mean? And, just keep up with us. We're going to do a retreat this year, too. So y'all just stay with us. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Abundant.
Go there.
Where we walk.
What we want.
We run it.
We run it.
How we live.
How we living.
Abundant.
Abundant.
Manifest.
Manifest.
What you want.
What you want.
Keys of living.
Keys of living. Abundant. Abundant. Abundant.
Abundant.
Abundant.
How we live.
How we live.
Abundant.
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 Keys of living.
Keys of living.
Transforming out of old ways is an obstacle. Gotta be persistent if you are. I give
props to you.
Growing up where society I have a lock on you. Unlimited resources nowadays. What's stopping you? Focus on what I need plus more. Maybe $1 million plus 4. Thought the easy route was the fast lane. I had to rush more. It set me back till I started flirting with me and crush more. Fell in love with myself and got my value up to touch more. Profiting people still making moves that are often illegal. Survivor's necessary, but done it proper will they beat you? We're limitless, and I hope this message received you. Be blessed, be abundant. All you need is to believe.
What we want, what we want.
We run it.
We run it.
How we live.
How we living.
Abundant.
Abundant.
Manifest.
Manifest.
What you want.
What you want.
Keys of living.
Keys of living.
Abundant.
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 How we live.
How we living.
Abundant.
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 Keys of living.
Keys of living.
Abundant.
Listen.
Let's go.
I flex on my demons at any time. I'm the best is what they screaming to the finish line. And if the devil won't beef, then it's dinner time. They say life is too short, but that's plenty time. Cause I'm abundant. Yeah, you see me climbing up the summit. Hungry for success, you hear the growls in my stomach. Turn a molehill to a mountain. Snow into the fountain. Neo in the matrix. Coast is what I'm counting. The oracle and Morpheus am I abundant? That's what rhetorical, of course it is. A mortgage in a fortress, that's what I manifested. No excuse, I just think your man's infested. Pockets anorexic, I can't stand to stress it. Yeah, bitches to my digits, overstanding message. Beyond Elon, over the phantoms electric. You the ocean in the drop, not a drop in the ocean. Your potential's limitless, what you got here is potent. Let's look around the worlds that you beck and call. Even behind bars when they don't accept your calls. Faithful without work instead, gotta move forward. But these are impossible, life is too short. From a mustard seed to a tree of life. We abundant, y'all can see it, right? My attitude's gratitude, latitude, magnitude. Heal, hot, radical, live on abundant avenue. Who cares if they mad at you? It's all mathematical. Hate can't add to you when positivity's casual. Vito, let's go. What we want, what we want.
We run it.
We run it.
How we live.
How we living.
Abundant.
Abundant.
Manifest.
Manifest.
What you want.
What you want.
Keys of living.
Keys of living.
Abundant.
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 How we live.
How we living.
Abundant.
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 Keys of living.
Keys of living.
Abundant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Yes, thank y'all for coming out, man. I just want y'all to say something with me real quick. Well, repeat after me. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I deserve it all.
I deserve it all.
I deserve it all.
I deserve it all.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Yes.
I'll show you.
Yes. We just wrote that from an abundance perspective. I mean, you know, things you want, words you say, they mean things. You manifest things by saying things. That's why we gotta, you know, void a lot of words like can't, won't. I refrain. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really pay attention to what you say to people and really pay attention to what you say to yourself.
Yeah.
Especially
even if you're joking.
Yeah.
If you joking,
You can manifest that.
still, universe is still listening.
Mm-hmm.
God is still listening.
It could be something better. Yeah, I'm gonna leave up out of here and trip over that cord. Then you live up out of here and you trip over that cord. It's
broke.
that simple. Yeah, don't know. We're not saying that tonight.
You're right.
Yeah. We rich.
I rebuke thee. I rebuke thee.
Yes, we are rich. Say it with me. We are rich.
We are rich.
Really rich.
Really rich.
Yes, 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 yes.
Dope, dope.
Anybody feeling anything?
So, of course, I was at the listening party,
Yes,
and this was my favorite song then. It's my favorite song now. It's probably my favorite song that you guys have put out. And even then, I was really going through something then. Yeah, I'm still going through something now. Consistency is key. But I feel it so much. Like, how I'm living is abundant. And I feel like a lot of people get caught up on abundance being money. But abundance can be so many different things. It can be food. It can be friendship. It can be love. And so when I heard that song then, I needed to hear that. You know, just because maybe right now things don't look the way in this one area of my life, it's not where I want it to be, doesn't mean that I don't have abundance everywhere else. And it doesn't mean that I can't manifest the abundance that I need in that aspect of my life. And so that's really what spoke to me with that song. So I just want to say, super powerful. I love that song. And to anybody that's, you know, going through anything, you can manifest the life that you want, the abundance that you seek. Everything that you need is on its way to you. That's it.
Thank you.
Say to that.
So yeah, I was gonna say, my favorite line in that song is if the devil want beef, then it's dinner time. You feel me? I love that energy because it's like a lot of the times you feel like really powerless and helpless, but I like how like confident that is because it's like, for me, whenever I'm facing like self-esteem issues, like I'll be in my mind about things and I'll be like lost. But I like how that, if like you're listening to that, it kind of pulls you out of it. Cause it's like sometimes you'll be at war with yourself and that's the devil. And it's like, if the devil want beef, then it's dinner time. It's like bringing you back out like, nah, like I'm him now. You know what I mean? Like, let me get out of that because nah, I'm him. And if I'm not going to allow those kind of thoughts to like bring me down, cause like, hey, if you want beef, then it's dinner time. What's up? You know what I mean? Like, nah, that's not the way that I'm on. And speaking that in that with that like tone and that delivery is like, bro, yeah,
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
TT. Just want to say that I have really enjoyed you guys. I think your music is just fantastic. There's power in the word. Remember that. These two have said powerful and power something, but I thought about power even before you guys said that. So remember, there is power in the word. Anything that you want to do, you can do it. There's a God in heaven. He will give it to you. And you guys are on the right track. Stay there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my teacher. She give me a hard time when I'm listening. You listen to that rap.
Look at you now.
Look at me now. You know what I'm saying?
Rap about affirmations and shit.
Kept me in church
Brownie,
8 days a week.
Brownie.
8 days.
Came a long way. Go.
Came a long way.
8 days is crazy.
I think the mic. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's me. I have it. I was also thinking powerful. I love how all of these songs have been like anthems of affirmations, and music is so powerful. And I know there's been so many times in my life where I have not been able to like reach within myself and find that power, and music has been that for me. And listening to these songs as y'all are performing, like there's no way to feel powerless. Like it empowers you. And so I also was thinking powerful because I feel good. I feel like anything is possible, and it makes you believe in yourself. So y'all have something really special because you're able to make people believe that they have the power within them, because sometimes they're not able to do that themselves. So that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you. I like that. Anthems of affirmation.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to get this out without crying. I'm going to try.
It's all good.
Big ups to you, Goldie, and you Foundation.
Thank you.
you guys are being super intentional with your work and with what you're doing and the frequency that you're putting out into the world. And I love it. It's so beautiful. Thank you for inviting me to share space with you guys. It's been an experience for me. I've learned a lot. Now this is twice. I appreciate it. There is a frequency, a buzz going on right now in the world, and people are meeting in spaces to talk and have deep conversations, healing conversations. And I experienced something profound like that in November in a interesting space in Mount Juliet. And it's led up to this, you know, and I can see this continuing to happen, and the conversations getting deeper and more people having the conversations and change, you know, resonating, you know, in groups of people, and the frequency you guys are putting out is going out into the world, and it's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love you guys.
We love you too. Well, I can't speak with him, but I'm just gonna say we love you too. You know what I'm saying?
The Healerz speak.
Yes.
I've got something here too, because this track I think has become my favorite track on the project. And I think it comes with the realization for me that abundance is something you can choose to step into at any time. And that's something, honestly, like, and you both know me well, like, I've always struggled with that concept, with that notion, but the opportunities are always there. And even in the things that fall away, the things that we think we're losing, it actually opens the door for what's to come. And, like, for me, since the last time we did this over across the way, like, I've seen that show up, and I've seen paths clear, and, like, this song has come on in those moments where I've needed that reminder, right? And it's just been very powerful for me to realize, like, abundance, just like scarcity, is a choice. And I think when you're living in scarcity for so long, you feel like it's happening to you, right? But you can choose to step out of that and step into something different any other time. And you might as well start to do that today. So thanks for Abundant. It's really speaking to that moment for me right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, G. Yeah. So, guys, we have 5 minutes left, and we have some questions that we want to ask you guys.
Yeah.
Starting with G. What you got?
All right. I'm going to come up here for this because, you know.
Step into the light.
Why not? Step into the light.
He's the third healer by default.
There we go.
Vanilla
I
Ice.
finally made it. Somebody finally let me into their band.
5 minutes go.
Yes, yes.
What does healing mean to you is the first question. So anybody who wants to answer that question, what does healing mean to you?
Fish sticks.
I guess it's just like finding a place of stability rather than a place of being better. 'Cause like I don't know if they're like essentially a cure for anything. Like you're always gonna be facing hardships and other stuff like that. And I always think of like my mind as like a water filter, and like the more dirt and more gross stuff it takes in, the longer it's gonna take to filter out. And the healing is like just getting that dirt out and keeping my water pure.
Shout out to
Love
Bertha.
that. Great analogy.
We often look at healing as a destination sometimes, but it's more like a process, and it's ongoing throughout our lives. I don't think healing ever stops. It's always going to be something to heal from. It's always about finding a state of balance. It's not about being good all the time, and it's not about being bad all the time. You know, it's about being somewhere in between, in the middle, you know. But sometimes you might be a little more bad than good, and that's okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's what life is about. It's about balance. But healing, yeah, it's ongoing. So, you know, if you run into someone and they think they have it all figured out, you know, just run away from them as soon as possible.
Facts.
That's it. Oh, and know when to let go. We talked about that, and maybe you can elaborate on it, Goldie, about letting go, which is what you mentioned. That's the big thing, is about knowing what to let go of and release, because you will gain so much sometimes when you let go of the things you really don't want to.
Right.
But you can feel that pull, that tug. You get in those messages, that synchronicity, those nudges that, you know, you need to let go, and there'll be sunshine around the corner.
Yes. Let go. It might be a characteristic flaw. It might be your ex. Let it go. You know what I'm saying?
There's a song about that.
Right. I
Let
guess
it
we
go.
got time for one more question, and then I don't know what happened. But
We're going to hit him with the deep one. We're going to hit him with the deep question.
Let's go deep.
What are you healing from right now?
I know I want to say I know today is y'all day, but y'all probably didn't know today is my birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
brother.
birthday, man.
Hey.
So 2024, the beginning of 2024, I lost my aunt, you know. But my aunt was like next to my mother because that's why, you know, I wear gold and different stuff like that because I used to see her do it. And she taught me something that she said before she passed. I called her, she could barely speak. And she said, never let materialistic things make you who you are. Make sure your character is intact and make sure you move righteous and you move intentional and be considerate of others. And she told me, she said the things that you own, sometimes eventually they own you. You know? And that really sat with me. So probably a couple nights ago, I had a real deep talk with God and let him know, no matter whether I'm up or I'm down, I'm always up because I'm down with you. You know, and I don't care, you know, what I got, if I don't got, if I fall short or whatever, it was all a part and a design for the plan. Like back with what she was saying. I think us as people, we got to come back to the point of respecting the simplicity of life and enjoying that. Yeah. Your kids, you know, your family. You know, have you ever been out somewhere out of town and you start missing people? Yeah. And you be like, man, I really want to go home. This ain't really what it's cracked up to be. Because, you know, that's what really means something. You know, the things that we can't buy, you know. And I ain't going to talk y'all off, but that's pretty much it. But I'm just going to leave y'all with this. Again, like I said, materialistic stuff is not everything, you know. Love yourself and love the simple things around you and your kids. And sometimes the things that you own, eventually, you know, they own you. So don't let things own you. And that's all I got to say.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Well, guys, that's it, man. Give a round of applause to yourselves for coming out. Give a round of applause for Nikki. Give a round of applause for Psychic Marita. Our band came to help us out. J Nixx, Urri. Give it up for Foundation.
Give it up for Goldie.
Give it up for me. Thank y'all, man, for real. We're going to
Thank
continue these once a month, but until then, if y'all can't wait and you feel like you need a safe space, you don't have a therapist, on Mondays, we're going to start going live and just having conversations from our Healerz account on Instagram. So just hop in. We're going to post when we do it, so y'all will know. We definitely tag y'all, so y'all can just hop on. If you don't have IG, just call us. We'll talk to you. It's all good. But thank y'all for coming out to our first Heal Talk experience. Thank you.
Give it up to the crew. Kneecap crew.